Stevie Wonder. You know, I don't sound like Stevie, but I have stolen so many riffs, runs, lyrics, everything from Stevie. You know, tried to do chords like Stevie. Stevie is a genius, and I think about how he's able to put words together in a way that communicates something it's so clear. And he once, in an interview on Video Soul, said that Donnie Simpson was like, how are you able to write so many songs about love? And then he said, well, you know, love never changes. However, I always have a different perspective. You just can move a little bit and you're in a different perspective. So that's why he can write Ribbon in the Sky and these 3 words and You Will Know and all these things and as, and all of them can be loved. Then we have Prince, musical genius, much like Stevie, plays multiple instruments and a lyricist and very in tune with melody. And I, as a musician, I look at how he puts music together. And then I used to, I came into Prince late in college. So you know, people would have playing Prince when I was in high school, but I was exclusively hip hop. I was LL Cool One. It's in my yearbook, LL Cool One. And so I've been wearing this hat since I was like 15. There's the killer test, even in junior high school. So anyway, but when I got into Prince, all my music started sounding like Prince. I was like, oh man, because he was very in tune with melody, and he too captured a part of his soul, and his music sounded honest, and more than polished. It was just that raw energy that he brought, and I love that about him. So creative. Then Ice Cube. Ice Cube was one of the first to really write lyrics that I could relate to on a community level. You know, when he talked about police brutality and me being in Pine Bluff, believe it or not, and being stopped by the police, and you know, you know, 3 black men in the car, and I'm saying, oh man, you know, I'm like an art student. You know, I'm very far from thug or a gangster or anything like that. And I don't know, a couple of people I was with could be suspect. But anyway, he stopped us, and I'm like, man, what is going on? You know, I just want to create art. But Ice Cube was able to reflect upon that. So as a writer, I became I initially had my style in that style. You know, so if you listen to Ice Cube early work, well, any of his work, but specifically his early work, he's really there as a viewer, as a voyeur, so to speak, where he's looking at what's going on and documenting it. Just like paintings do, just like drawings did, just like when a king wanted to document a war, he had a painting that was there. When the Roman Catholic Church wanted to document a scripture, they had an artist. And as an artist, you know, during that time, if you wanted to get paid, it was either royalty, who wanted you to pay about war, or the Roman Catholic Church, who had prescribed ways that they wanted you to pay Jesus. And that was how you got paid. So Ice Cube just reflected what I saw every day. Now, I love the lyricism of the East Coast, but the West Coast brought that, and he was premiering it. Donny Hathaway is like butter. The way, I mean, his vibrato, the way he expressed the lyric made you feel it. You know, there's a song, Be Real Black for Me, Our Time Short, and I forgot the lyrics, but man, it was like, oh, you know, or For All We Know. I remember singing For All We Know in college, and And see, this is what I used to do. I used to write songs. I try to make them sound like Donnie. And I'd be on the phone, I'd be like, I wrote this song for you. Janet, you are beautiful to me. The only thing I want to see. Oh, hold on, I got to click on. Hello? Hey, baby, what's up? Hold on. Hey, it's for my dad. What's up? I wrote this song for you. Nicole, you are all I want to see. You know, so, you know, it was done with butter. You know, and so I always lay some honey. And it's, I don't think it's me. It's Donnie and God channeling through me. But I remember in college, I had a few girls crying after I was singing them. I was singing like nothing. All you know about Donnie. And I was like, man, that is my song. So anyway, LL Cool J. Now I say LL Cool J because that is different from Uncle L. LL Cool J was like 15. And he had rhymes like this. At 14 years old, on his first album, I Need a Beat. It's a Malibu beat subject of discussion. You're motivated with the aid of percussion. There's no category for this story. It will be rocked in any territory. And I was like, man, you know, just the lyricism of it. Or the original Rock the Bells. The ring is simple, so vocally explode. My title is the king of the FMO. See, my volume expands to consume. And I was like, oh, that is lyricism. And that's a high order of art. So LL was that initial first inspiration for me to do my music. So these are my people, mark my words.